My name's Gavin Conkling, and I'm the director for Dick Pix, and also playing Calvin Lively, a photographer in New York who decides that his next art installation will be a series of pictures of his penis. Despite it being a successful show, his girlfriend and his art dealer somehow accidentally become more famous than he does, and that doesn't sit well with him.
Finn identifies as genderqueer and is the owner of an art gallery on the Lower East Side of New York City.
I'll be playing Grace in this play, and she is the publicist and girlfriend of the star, Calvin. And she's a very interesting character that takes on a lot of masculine roles, kind of swapping it a little bit there. So it's really interesting to see her character brought to this light, especially in the position that she's in.
A couple of the characters are men being played by women. Behaviors commonly associated with one gender or another are flipped. And one character is genderqueer, so that character doesn't identify as male or female, but rather, as they say, as a human. To me, that's really the core message of the play, is that we're all human. You know, we need to tear ourselves away from all these labels and distractions and technology and just focus on being human.
I think my favorite thing about the entire show is just the dynamic within each character, and just as the characters as a whole, them meshing and clashing with each other.
For most of the characters, there's a journey that they're going on. It's not necessarily typical or normal journeys compared to what some might consider normal life.
I think my favorite part is probably the dream sequence, because it's just so ridiculous and over the top. It's written to be as offensive as possible. I don't know that we're doing it as offensive as we possibly could.
I don't think there is anything that you can expect, really. It's full of surprises. It's really interesting, and you'll find a lot of new concepts that maybe you've never actually heard of before. So it's a very nice learning experience too.
They can also expect some pretty good satire, in my opinion. Satire about our culture and how we handle racism, sexism, xenophobia, even ableism. Pretty much any ism that you can think of gets touched on in this show.
This show really does have a little bit of everything. I've heard that about other shows, and I haven't necessarily seen a little bit of everything.
Just buckle up. Don't be surprised at anything that you might see or hear, because we're throwing a lot at you.